university, I basically went to university to be able to study abroad. Like I was not so much interested in university studies, I was interested in going abroad. It took me some time to take the decision, but when I take the decision, I do it.
So we're still in the time traveling machine. I know that back in Canada also you had created this website with your girlfriend, with your best friend. Yeah. It was, tell us more about this.
Yeah, because
why also you decided to do that.
Yeah, so out of cycling, I do a lot of outdooring sports as well, like hiking, snowboarding, whatever is outside. And so I do this a lot with my best friend from Canada, and every time we were going like hiking, the two of us, people would say comments about women doing this, or it was, well, maybe it was a bit out of the box stuff, like you can go hiking in full autonomy, so you bring the tent, the food, then you go for like a couple of days. Or we also went backcountry skiing, so you climb the mountain, the snow, and then you go down. But so not so many women do that by themselves, or they do, but receiving comments or stuff like that could stop you also from doing it, because you won't feel as comfortable as you should. And so we were a bit like tired of this, and so we decided to launch a blog for girls who do outdooring sports and for empowerment of women in this this area, or this thing that it's still dominated by men mostly. And it was just to speak up for women who do this.
No, it's very important to have such stuff. As you're talking, it makes me think, before making the decision to go out there and starting a travel with my bicycle, I had the idea like, well, I'll wait if I'm in a relationship. So if my partner is such an adventure lover as me, then we'll travel together. I was putting this barrier to myself. Also because, as I'm saying, you have a lot of comment like, no, you're a woman, no, you cannot do this alone. And well, sometimes, okay, it can come from a good place to be protective. We get it, the word is dangerous, we know. Like rapists, stuff like that. Like we can understand, but the barrier that is made is like we could also adopt more positive behaviors. Like if a woman tells you she's traveling, if you feel like it's unsafe, you can give her safety tips.
Yeah, sure.
Instead of just being like, no, you shouldn't do that. Or so this is a message also to people maybe out there who feel like women cannot do everything. Well, women can do everything. And if you feel like you want to protect a woman in your life, you can just give advice, tips like how to be more safe out there. This is more encouraging than feeling like, no, I don't trust you in doing something. So it's very important to have such messages of empowerment and telling people that, well, it's possible and this is how you can improve your experience and stuff. So
yeah, I totally agree. And you don't go there like, you don't do stuff completely blind. You're not stupid. You
don't want to kill yourself or something.
You have audacity, but you're not stupid. So yes, you'll prepare. And that's a good point that you raise, like give tips. And there's nowadays with the social media and stuff, there are so many groups, like you can see solo women traveling on Facebook groups, women traveling on bicycle, or host a sister, which is also a group, so you can be hosted by a woman instead of be hosted by maybe a guy, and it's gonna be, well, you never know. And so there's plenty of stuff, and we should have more I don't know if it's a word in English for that, but in French we say sororité.
Yeah, sorority.
Sorority, it's the same, yeah. So, yeah, to help each other, and even that's a message to tell guys also. Be open and stop telling women that they can't do something. Help them, or like give them tips.
Yeah.
Without mansplaining, please, because we're really bored of mansplaining as well.
Just encourage.
Just encourage.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So, Melissa, there is something that you do. I think the first time that I took traditional African dance, it was it was you organizing the traditional African dance classes. And how did all this came? I mean, from where, and how, and why?
Well, I think everything I do mostly came because I say yes to a lot of stuff, and that I love meeting people, chatting. I think probably my biggest passion or interest is the connection between people, and whenever you meet someone, and everyone has a great story to tell. So, and so I met one girl, which is one of my really good friends now. And she started dance lessons because she liked it, and I didn't know nothing. I've never danced before, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I want to try like African traditional dances. And so we started this in the living room of a friend, but then we were like, it's a bit small for us because there was 2 musicians, the teacher, and then we were like, oh, we need to structure this and to have a proper lessons that is open to the public, and that so more people could came, and it's really nice, and also for the teacher it will give him a little gombo, a little sideline job.
Guys, I will put an asterisk there to explain what gombo is.
so yeah, since I think now it's been 3 years. So we find a really nice place, which is sadly not used as it should be, because it's part of the university, and it's in another area. But so we have a big room, and then we do like 2 times a week normally the lessons, and our goal also with my friend was to structure this, to start the little it's not a company, but whatever, the little business, and to help strengthen the capacity of the teachers, so they can run it by themselves, and that they're the one leading it now. So yeah, that's really cool, and it's really a safe space. It's really fun, and I don't know if I'm really better at dancing, but I really like it because it's really energetic, and